I am Donna Michelle, also known as DM Plans on Instagram. I am still under the weather, so I'm sorry if I sound funny. It's been a struggle and hard to break, but today I'm so excited. I do have my 2018 planners for you guys. This is what I've been using throughout the year. Well, I'll explain. But yeah, this is what I ended 2018 with, and I wanted to just go over them with you. I didn't show you an updated planner setup like I wanted to, because of everything that happened. I didn't get around to it. But yeah, this is what I have been carrying around and using. This beautiful tulle cover. They just came out with it before the holiday season, I believe. It was like their new edition thing. So I love it. It's very beautiful. It's a textured genuine leather inside, or the outside. It's like a blush pink, and that's actually my Christmas inside. Sorry I didn't show you guys, but here it is. But yeah, and then okay, so this was my everyday personal planner that I used. And then this one right here is, as you can tell, it says get to work. This is my work planner. I freaking love this planner. This was like my Bible, you guys. I could not live without this. And for the first time, I've been a planner girl since 2015 is when I like literally dedicated myself back to using a planner. All my life I've always been about stationery, using notebooks, you know, dabbling a bit in bullet journaling and stuff like that. And you know, obviously in school, when you were in school, you use planners. So in college I always used a planner, but I wasn't like dedicated to it like I should have been, until 2015, which I was still in college. I graduated college in 2016, but in 2015 is when I was like, okay, you know what, I need to be serious. And that's when I found out about the planner community, and I was like, this is for me, this is where I've always meant to be. So yeah, it wasn't until 2017 though when I decided to start an Instagram of my planner stuff, and then just recently in October I started this YouTube channel. So thank you for following me along this. But yeah, so this is my work planner, and it is the first planner since 2015 that I have stuck to for the whole year. So I'm very proud of myself. This system worked for me, and I will show you why. So let's do this one first, because it's going to be pretty quickly, because it's very simple. It's not as detailed as this one. So we're going to set this one aside. Okay, so like I said, this is my work planner, and this is actually the Happy Planners Goal Getter. That was the cover for it. It says Hustle Hard Girl. It's black. It has gold foiling. It's very dirty. Sorry about that. But the inside of the cover page said hashtag goals, and it had this marble look to it. And I have just been like, all 2018 I've been just loving the marble theme and feel, so I swapped them out. So this is actually the back cover. It says work like a boss, and then there's a Happy Planner logo. So I flipped it over and said this is going to be my cover, the marble one, and it says hashtag get to work, which is perfect because that's what this is. My work planner. This is actually a, if I can take it out, an attachment from Tulle that I bought, and I've attached my pen, which is the Frixion Erasable pen. I don't like that it doesn't write very dark, but it allows me to erase, and I'm very OCD about mistakes. Whiteout is just too bright, so it doesn't go with the paper, and I hate the difference in the colors. So I didn't want to deal with whiteout, so I started to just use this. And then I have the midliner highlighters. I don't know if they're mid-liners, mild liners. Everyone says it differently. Pretty sure it's mid-liners though. It's the fine point, and then on the other side it has your regular bold point highlighter. And this is in like the taupey brown color, but I just have it in here in case I need one. Usually I switch the colors out depending, but this one has been stuck in there in case if I needed to highlight something. But yeah, okay, so let's get into my planner. So this is very, you'll see, I went through transitions in this. So in here I have note paper that I've used. They're Happy Planner note page. They're the half sheets, and I really love that whenever I needed it for jotting down notes or whatever. Have some note paper that I use case for anything. See, here's the Happy Planner Goal Getter. I absolutely hate, and it made me so mad this year that they did not continue this line. I love this line. It was so minimalistic. It was functional. It was what I needed. I'm sorry, Happy Planner, but you guys were dumb for not continuing this. This was a good, like, planner. So I'm still mad about it. Whatever. We continue. So yeah, so this is the calendar, super cute. It's all pretty much black and gold, you guys. It is the cutest thing. I have some more half sheets. This is my work checklist. And then we get to the months. And the covers and the quotes on them, they're just awesome. Beautiful minds inspire others. This is what I have on my YouTube banner because it is the best quote. I love it. I love anything that's inspirational and it has to do with inspiring or helping others. That has always been my goal in life, is to help and care for others and, you know, find ways to better their lives. So this was perfect to start off in January. By the way, just so you guys know, because I don't think I've mentioned it, I work with babies from 0 to 3, and I work with visually impaired to blind babies, and I love my job. I've worked with children for many years in all kinds of different ways, but I am what is considered like a specialist in intervention, and I work on vision therapy is what it is. So anything that is in this is pretty much based on what I do, you know, working with my babies. So all right, so January. I started this job in December of 2017. So when I found this planner, I was like, this is perfect because this is actually an hourly planner. So when January came along, I put my notes, put the holidays, put whatever I needed to note. I had to do some shadowing with some coworkers, you know, so I jotted down. Every month I have a monthly meeting in LA. I don't live in LA. I live outside of LA, but I work in a company that lives pretty much in LA. So yeah, so I jot down all my things. So we jump into January. This was my first week in this planner, and I was like, I don't know how to use this. I don't know what I'm doing. No one's posted anything on how to use this hourly. So I was losing my mind, didn't know what I was doing, but I was gonna attempt the best that I could. So I put whatever I needed, added some stickers because that's what I was doing at the time, and then kind of just went from there. So that was the first week. Then the second week, I had my first monthly meeting with the group. So I set that whole section aside with a sticker, put my time slot, then added some more stickers, jot down whatever I needed to do. By now I was kind of seeing some kids, but I made sure to abbreviate everything, so never wanted to violate HIPAA violations. So in this planner I made sure to keep everything very like cryptic. So yeah, then the following week, no stickers, didn't have time for it, was very busy starting my new job. So Just kept it functional, you know, that's it. Then following week, used some stickers, used the goal getter stickers. That was the theme for this planner, so I used them. And then following week, we're in February. Same thing, I actually used my monthlies for my work. Then it was, you know, plain. And then it stayed plain for a while because I just needed to be functional. I couldn't get to it. Then here I decided to add some silver foiling on the day off, and then just adding a sticker to complement it a little bit. And then we jump to March. So again, stays plain the whole time. And then I decide, you know what? St. Patty's Day is coming. I need some color. It always happens. During the holidays, I'm like, I need to slap that main color on my planner just to give me something. So I started. I give myself some green. This is actually my sister's birthday, so it's important to me. So I wanted to celebrate it. Like I said, this is my work planner, so I don't keep anything personal in here. It's all work related. And I actually had to work that day, so I did want to put something there. Then we go back, and then it goes plain. But wait. Then I find a system going. I decide I need to continue decorating my planner, make it cute, because I want to look at it and be like, man, that's a nice spread. So I figured out if I get scrapbook paper and I block off the weekends, I don't have to look at that, right? It just becomes a dashboard for me. So I grabbed scrapbook paper, measured it, cut it out, and glued it on. And then what I wanted to do was highlight when I would see my kids during the times and use the same paper to put them on there, but enough to still be able to see the times when I'm supposed to see them. So yeah, so I decorated this time, and I really like this. So I was able to add, you know, sticky notes on there, you know, whatever. I wanted to start it with a quote. So a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. Again, I like anything that's inspirational. It warms my heart. So yeah, so then I continue. Oh my gosh, you guys. And this is my favorite quote out of all the happy planners that I've ever owned. This is my favorite one, and I am going to cut this out and repurpose it and laminate it so it lives with me forever. But this is my absolute favorite. Just want to give that one a shout out. All right, so we're in April, and I continue it. This was my favorite spread, you guys. I love the colors. I love the hint of pink, the blues. It was just perfect. This time, instead of covering it with paper, I decided to highlight it with the midliners so that they popped at me. And so I would continue. And then I did the same thing. This time I had to work on a Saturday, so I made sure to just cover Sunday up, and it was just perfect. Everything just, you know, stood out at me, what was important. Love the colors, kept it kind of simple. Then we jumped over here, kept it black and white. I had a marble page on there, stuck with some golds this time, kept the highlighting, really liked it. Same with this one. This time no sticky notes on here, but kept it going. But then I get to a point where I don't have time for it, you guys, and I just, you know, you see, I run out of time. I don't write it. I literally have sloppy writing now. Same with this. I think this month I taped everything down. So yeah, we'll just go back to pencil. Not a whole lot going on, and I believe it stops the first week of June because it was my birthday week, so I wanted to, you know, have it scream at me. But not a whole lot going on. Oh no, I guess I do still do June. So I put my stuff. Saturday I had to work, so I needed that open for a yearly camp. I really love this page, but I didn't really do anything. Kind of just, you know, blocked it. No stickers. So, and then that's when I just realized, you know, I can't keep up with it right now. work got really busy. We got a lot of kids in. I had a lot of reports to like update. It was just a lot during the middle of the year. I was doing a lot of weekend work. I had a lot of conferences to go to, lots of meetings. So I couldn't find time to be able to just decorate my planner. So I was like, it's okay, because either way, it was still functional, and in the end, that's what I needed. I needed to be able to still keep track of my kids when I was seeing them, if I saw them, if I didn't, whatever it was, you know, I had to make note of it. So that's how it stayed throughout the rest of the year. Just pencil and paper, noting everything. So we'll jump to December, because that's where we're ending the year. And so I started using pen somewhere, I think since October. I started using the Frixion erasable pen, a lot brighter than pencil. And it worked for me, you know, I was able to do it. So there's the holidays, we had the whole week off, and then that's this week. Still have a couple things to do. This is just the basics that I knew that I had to do. But yeah, so this was my work planner. I'll go back to, let's see. Okay, so this was a pretty busy day. So if you guys happen to use an hourly, or you happen to see clients for whatever work you do, I really love the hourly for it. You're able to, you know, jot down their names, maybe put a couple of descriptions if you need to on there. But this really worked for me, this planner system. So I really loved it. That's why in my previous video that you will see that I chose to buy another Happy Planner hourly planner. It's not the same as this, which is disappointing, but it'll do, because this worked for me, and I'm one of those people where if it's not broken, why fix it? So I'm gonna continue using that. But yeah, this planner, you guys, was my Bible. I had it everywhere. I had a little folder here, my today tabs. I had I added a sticker. It says "Give it your all," and it's just one of those checklist ones. I never really used this in my planner, but I like that I could see it, and so I always had it for whatever month I was working on, because I use my monthly a lot. I had a couple of these in the back, and so I would use them in case I needed to mark something. But yeah, so this was my planner, you guys. I carried this and used this wherever, and the condition of it is good. I know I had a recent question asking, are the Happy Planners sturdy enough to haul everywhere? And my answer to that is yes. I carry this everywhere with me. Like I said, I see a lot of kids, and I drive to their homes to and from, and this came everywhere with me. This was like lunged in my bag, in my work bag, which is like this big old huge leather like messenger bag. And this fit perfectly in there. I took it everywhere, and it kept up with me, thank God. But yeah, and I think what really kept it together is, I have to say, I'm pretty sure it's the metal discs that Happy Planner made. I think that's what kept it together. I know some people say, you know, they're afraid that if it falls, the pages are just gonna fly out, but in my case, that's never happened to me. This has been very good to me, and it lasted all year, and I really love this planner, and it's gonna kill me to not have it around anymore. So bye-bye. All right, so let's get into my personal planner. So this is she. She is very pretty, and I love it. So here's my updated planner setup for 2018. This is what I kind of just did to my planner for Christmas. I cut out some objects from a scrapbook paper that I bought from Michael's, and I kind of just decorated. I laminated them because I figured, you know what, I'm gonna want to reuse this probably next year. For those of you who are barely getting to know me, I am a sucker for nutcrackers, you guys. I love nutcrackers. It's no joke. I own a lot of nutcrackers, and I'm always excited to bring each one out for Christmas. So I had to have a nutcracker in my planner, and luckily the book that I had this cute little guy, so I added him to it. By the way, this is a dashboard from the Minty boutique, and they customize your planners. So if you haven't checked her out, you guys have to. I love this dashboard. It's super thick, and it is just so cute. It just complements my planner. So shout out to you, girl. And then back here, this is my hubby. I love this little Instax picture of him. And it says 'tis the season, so I decorated it. In here, all I had was my monthlies. I didn't really use this, but I kept track of my subs for YouTube. Then in here, I had my inserts from cloth and paper. And so we're just gonna go over the end of the year, the fourth quarter of 2018. So this is when I first started, and it was Halloween theme. So a lot of these stickers and stuff were from Michaels, and it was their Halloween sticker kit, and I thought it was cute. Then we hop over, and I used some Happy Planner stickers and some of my personal stickers. Then we have the planner spot. And then this was the week I was getting married. Love that gold. Here's my family moon, as you guys previously saw in my video if you watched it. Just some journaling, memory planning my trip. Then I got sick and kept it very minimal. Thanksgiving week, needed some color, so I decided to throw in some orange and browns for the theme. Some black and gold week that I had to say goodbye to my beautiful abuelita. May she rest in peace. And then some black and silver. Really liked how that one came out. And then kept it black and white. Again, black and white. And then we got to Christmas. I didn't get to do a plan with me because it got really busy for me, you guys. So I do apologize. But this is what it turned out to be. My Christmas theme. I needed some color, as you can tell. You know, I had a lot of black and white, and then I just felt like I need something for the holiday. So I slapped on some colors, used this as my inspiration. So found some blues and reds, and you know, added them to my sheet. My Saturday actually got canceled, so I had to figure something out quickly, and that's when I found this red like mistletoe background, and so I slapped it over there, and I decided to use the new Happy Planner journaling stickers, and I added that to it and just journaled what happened during my day, which was like an unplanned thing. So yeah, although now that I look at it, I feel like I should have picked a different sticker, because that really reminds me of like a bandana. So it's a little, it throws me off a little bit, but it still came out cute. But if I could redo it, I'd probably pick like a light blue background. But yeah, so that was my Christmas weekend, or my Christmas week, and that's where I ended the year. So I only had, you know, the cloth and paper from October to December, which was perfect because I was able to end the year completely in this. Before this, before I switched to this planner system, I was using the Happy Planner Mini in the Undated. I don't think it was the Botanical Mini Happy Planner, but it was like a floral one, and it was just super cute, like not colorful and crazy, because I don't know, I'm not into like lots of colors screaming at me. I like to keep it just minimal as possible. But that was my happy planner for the longest time. I always jumped back to it, but I got tired of how tiny it was, and so what really made me change my planning system was when they got rid of Goal Getter from Happy Planner. When I found out that was happening, I was like, okay, I gotta find a new system that will work for me, because I was very irritated and disappointed that I had to find a solution quickly. And so I decided, you know what, I've been wanting to try Cloth and Paper's inserts, so why not get her Undated, which would last me 3 months, and it was perfect to end the month. And it turns out, you know, I really like this planning system for me. It is perfect. I have it in a half letter size. That's what my planner size is, half letter. It's like a few more than an A5, and I like it because I write pretty big, and I like to have space. With the Happy Planners vertical layout, they're a little too narrow for me, and so I'm always catching myself writing past the box, and so I hated it. So this gives me more space, and it just works for me. And I'm still able to put stickers whenever I want and still keep it functional. So I really liked this system, and I'm obviously going to continue it in 2019. On this side of my planner, I have the inserts from the Minty boutique, and I haven't shown you guys this, so I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm still trying to get my life together after November. So sorry that I'm behind on everything, but let me show you her inserts because I really do like it. When I needed a daily schedule of what I was gonna do, her inserts were perfect. So for those of you who don't know, I was asked to be an Instagram curator for the Minty boutique, and so she sent me a couple of her stuff, the beautiful dashboard that I have, and her daily agenda, and let's see, her weekly pre-planner. So I'll show you. So I used it on December 1st for just the daily event, you know. So I had to wake up, feed the pets, decorate our Christmas tree. I had to get dressed because we had a family lunch, and then later that day I actually had Happy Mail coming in, so I was very excited. And then that day I had to rearrange our rooms, so I made note for that, and then we made time for movie night that day. So I really liked it. I was able to put my schedule, set a time, and then have my priorities at the top to remind myself that, hey, don't forget, you have to decorate for Christmas, you have to pick up lunch, because we were feeding our family. Even though we were going to them, we were feeding them. So I had to remember I had to put an order in for that, and then we had to rearrange the room this day. And so I kind of just jot down what I had to do to just stay on top of everything. So this was awesome. And then in the back, it has a daily agenda, gratitude, and then notes. I didn't really use the back a whole lot because I loved how the front just kind of like looked at me. But I did use it on one. I believe it was this one. So here's my schedule. Sleep in. Got to sleep in, you guys, till 9. So wake up, feed pets, clean the house. Then I had to go out and buy a gift. Then I had to get ready because we had to leave to Fresno to see our aunt. I believe she's an aunt. Not she's like a second cousin, but we went to go see her for her birthday. Then obviously had to drive back home, had to get a workout in before going to bed, so I wanted to make sure I noted that. And in the back, I wrote my gratitude and then a couple of notes. So when I did that, I realized, you know what? I should have put the gratitude on this side so that it would coordinate together rather than being in the back. So I never got to it, but now I know if I want to ever write this down, I'm gonna write it where I can see it next to each other. So I thought that was cool. Then December, and then I used the weekly pre-planner from December 3rd to the 9th, and I use this as my social media. So the little page flags were supposed to be for me to record or film something, and then I would write down whatever was coming, whatever I was doing that day. So on Monday, Happy Mail was coming in, the Planner Spot sub box, I believe it was, and I wanted to record it that day, so I marked I need to edit Tuesday. If I didn't finish editing, I would edit, post, and then share on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I had to take the Minty Boutique IG pictures, so there were these inserts. I had to send them to her. I had to edit the photos. Then on Thursday, I wanted to do a do-it-yourself Xmas dashboard, which I did do, but I never filmed it, you guys. And I actually never threw them in, so I'm just going to save them for next year. And then on Friday, I had to share the Minty Boutique Instagram pictures, and then email them to her on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I wanted to do a filming for November recap and plan with me, which is what I did, is when I went back and explained where I've been. So that was when I did it. I have a goals section and then to-dos to keep on top of it. So I really like this for like full week on one page. Then I did another daily for December 5th. And then I added some stickers to, you know, give it something. And then same with this, added some stickers. This is my personal page flags, and then these are from the Happy Planner. And this is a weekly from December 17th to the 23rd. And this actually was a meal plan. So I wanted to try something different. I wanted to keep track of what I was eating. And so I marked what I ate for the week, or either I marked what I ate or I already pre-planned. Like there's a couple in here that I already knew that that's what I wanted to eat for the week, so I wrote it in. And then for my goals, I reminded myself what I wanted to do for the week. So like meal prep, no sodas, no eating out, less sugar, and more water. So I made sure that I added stickers to like make my eye look straight at it. And then I had my to-do, so I used this to buy like groceries, so like broccoli, chicken, water, bread, milk, and almond milk. So I added that. Since I wasn't going to be here for the weekend, I made sure I put it. I really don't know what I'm going to eat when I'm out of town. So there's that. Oh, in the back of those weeklies too, you have call-in emails so that you can place them there, and then some notes, but I didn't really use it. Then for December 17th, I had a day off, and so I wanted to just keep track of what I needed to do for the day. So I put at 8 a.m. wake up and check planner, have coffee and breakfast. I had an appointment that day, and then I wanted to make sure I cleaned the house that day and film for YouTube, which I did, and then take photos for the Minty Boutique, edit the video and photos and send them to her. And then that night I really wanted to make dinner, so I did. Then we jump to the next page, which is the week of Christmas, and I wanted to add some stickers because I'm like, why not, you know? Make it cute. So I added silver foiling. I have the snowflakes under the Minty Boutique logo, and then I added some Christmas silver lights up there. And I marked just important dates. So on Monday, I had Christmas Eve. At 4, I had to go to my aunt's Christmas party. And then that day was my brother Brandon's birthday, so I wanted to make sure to note that. On Tuesday, it was Christmas Day, and we were hosting for the first time this year, so I noted that. On Wednesday, it was our goddaughter's birthday, so I wanted to note that as well. Thursday, there was nothing important, so I just threw some washi on there and, you know, covered them up. Friday, it was baby Juju's first birthday. I wanted to make note. It was payday. And Friday was mine and my husband's 6-year anniversary that we've been together. So I needed to make note of that. Then Saturday was Juju's birthday, and then it was supposed to be an LA trip. So I wanted to make note. Over here on my goals, I just put things that I, you know, wanted to make sure I did. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's silver foiling. And they are like, they're not like stars, but like pal stickers, kind of. See if we can zoom in and show you guys. See? Super cute. So yeah, that was for the week of Christmas. And then we get to Christmas Eve. Oh, and this is just my little ruler, you guys, that I use to get to my days. And I added like a boss sticker on there. So Christmas Eve came around and I wanted again stickers, so I added some Happy Planner stickers, gold foiling, snowflakes, and a snowman. And I just jot down what I needed to do, my priorities, my top 3 priorities, and here's my to-dos and my to buy, because I was gonna make green pozole for the first time, and oh my god, it was so good. So I needed to make sure I had that written down, and that was it. That's what I've been using them, and I still have extras. And you know, I have them in here, so when I need them for a week, for a whole week thing or a daily sheet, grab them, write it in, and then, you know, mark my page, and I'm able to go and look at them. And that was pretty much it. So got my stickers back there in this pouch. But yeah, so that's how I ended my 2018, you guys. This system worked for me very well, and I can't wait to start 2019 with a whole new system. But I hope you guys like this. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I hope you guys like seeing my end of the year spreads, you know, the last 4th quarter of 2018. I am excited to say bye to these planners and start, you know, a whole new year. And I'm probably gonna change it up. You know, I obviously have a new work planner, and I actually have a new cover, so I'm excited to use the next one for 2019. So stay tuned for my 2019 planner lineup. Comment below and let me know how your 2018 planner went. Did it work for you, or did you switch it up and try something new? I'd like to hear about it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Definitely subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye.